In this section, we introduce some more rules of exponents to help us understand the negative exponent rule. Let's start with the quotient rule. We are starting with x cubed divided by x to the fifth. And that would leave us with 2 x's in the denominator. If we use the quotient rule to where the end result is up in the numerator, we end up with a negative exponent. This slide is to help show us that x to the negative second power is equivalent to 1 over x squared. We are going to be expected to leave our final exponents positive. So to make a negative exponent positive, flip the factor, changing only the sign on the exponent. Here's the rule stated formally. So here, we flip the base, change the sign on the exponent. Since the base is constant, square for your final result of 1/9. Next, since the exponent is negative, flip the base. This time we flip up, again only changing the sign on the exponent. Moving on. The only factors that get flipped are those with negative exponent. The x has a positive exponent, so therefore it stays put, and only the other 2 factors get flipped. Make sure to flip only those that have negative exponents. Next example. All exponents of the factors that make up the base will get multiplied by the outside exponent -2 using the product to a power rule. Notice how the product to a power rule is applied. After the rule is applied, only one factor has a negative exponent, and just this one factor will need to get flipped. And here's your final result. Moving on. Always work with the outside exponents first. The numerator is all raised to a negative exponent. Therefore, we'll flip the entire factor in the numerator only, changing the sign on that outside exponent. Notice how nothing in the factor got changed, only that sign of that outside exponent. At this point, we apply the product to a power rule by multiplying the exponents. Be careful with the 2, the constant 2 of that first factor. With constant factors, I usually just talk through those. For example, I would ask myself, what is 2 cubed? All exponents get multiplied by the outside exponent on that factor. And then next, we apply the product rule. All the factors are in the denominator and are multiplied together. Therefore, with the product rule, we add the exponents. After combining factors of the same base, we notice that one variable has a negative exponent. So only the q is going to get flipped. Everything else stays where they are. And here is our final simplified result. Let's move on to a problem where the base is rational. If the outside exponent is negative and the base is a fraction, flip the base, changing only the sign on that outside exponent. Notice how nothing changed regarding that base except that it's flipped. And from here we use the power rule by multiplying your exponents. Be careful with that constant -3. Again, I would talk through what is -3 squared. Flip the y to the -6, and then you are done. Thank you.